I have fans all over the world, and I get a lot of letters coming in from pretty much all four corners, constantly, really. Too many fans. And every now and then, I will try to read something that one of my throngs of idolizers have sent in, and let's do that today. This one comes in from Scranton, Pennsylvania. It's from Brett Smiley. It says, "Hey, you weird, balding little albino turd. You're completely screwed off. These are the greatest films ever. What's with you anyway, stuttering, shifty little cretin? You don't even watch all 300 movies in the series, and you expect to know anything?" Okay, Brett Smiley, unfortunately, as of Thursday morning, is no longer with us. But to posthumously answer your question, Brett, I think you're asking, how do I sit in front of the camera like this and address all millions and millions and millions and millions of my fans as if we were friends? And I think the answer is twofold. I have two strategies. One of which is I pick one person. I put one person in my head, and I think about that person over and over and over again. And I pretty much address the show to that one person, as if we were sitting here talking. And the other strategy is I picture that person absolutely, completely naked. Unfortunately, the only person I can ever think of is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So this review series has been absolutely excruciating. I can barely stand it. I'm losing sanity. I'm losing my sense of self, really. (2014's) Guardians of the Galaxy. This is directed by Gunn, G-U-N-N, James Gunn, I believe his name is. He's more notorious for the absolute masterpieces, Tromeo and Juliet. He wrote that, and he also wrote the scripts for the first two live-action Scooby-Doo movies. So he is an illustrious figure in the. He's also known as a naughty tweet boy, I believe. I don't know. I feel like an old man doing these, because these movies are definitely, I can tell, not for me at this point. I didn't really have fun with this at all. There was, it seemed kind of like, it was Marvel doing Star Wars, and it was fun. It was a good movie. It's just not for me. It seemed very lifeless. I watched it yesterday, and it's already gone. It's gone. And that is not due to me being an old man. I remember the events in the movie. It's just, it seemed so disposable. It was also almost cute to death. It was so cute, it almost made me grit my teeth out of my head. I also never want to hear any 70s pop music ever again. I used to love 70s pop music before Guardians of the Galaxy. There was also a complete token character in this tree, this Groot, where he did nothing. He did nothing. Vin Diesel cashed such a large paycheck after this for sitting in a recording booth for an hour and a half. Anyway. John C. Reilly's also there for no reason. But it is always good to see him, though. Chris Pratt did a really good job. I think the standout performance in this is the raccoon. Who played the raccoon? Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper is the raccoon. I thought he was really good. I thought he was very emotive, very funny, and kind of the I thought that was the best graphical effect, the best CGI effect in the whole movie was the raccoon, kind of making him emote and everything. The plot was really loose, not in a good way, not in a Robert Altman, like loose, jazzy way, but it just seemed pretty scattershot. I mean, it seemed like it was composed of a couple vignettes, them meeting on a bounty hunt, them becoming extremely fast friends in prison, them escaping prison, them visiting this Benicio del Toro character, who I also thought was pretty interesting. I don't know, maybe I'm an old man, but no, because the last two nearly great movies I would say that I've seen, and just in recent years, is Annihilation by Alex Garland, I believe his name is, and Rian Johnson's The Last Jedi. I thought those were fantastic, and they were full of such incredible ideas and action set pieces and just operatic bravura, and in the case of Annihilation, complete psychedelia, complete psychedelic release. And this didn't have any of that. The action sequences were pretty standard boilerplate stuff. It did nothing as far as action that wasn't written in stone by the time Empire Strikes Back came out. And I never want to hear 70s pop music again, my God. The Jackson 5 or Ooga Chaka. I never want to hear anyone say Ooga Chaka again. All of that being said, this movie just wasn't for me. I can see why it was, I can see why people liked it when it came out. I thought it was fun. It was just harmless, though. I mean that in a bad way. I mean, it was just harmless, and kind of inconsequential. I still don't think they can decide at this point in the series what to visually do with Thanos either. Like, both times I've seen Thanos so far in this series, he has just looked absolutely hilariously comical. Like in this one, he's just in this giant golden codpiece armor, and it just looks so silly. When he was at the tag of the Avengers, him kind of smirking at the camera, that was just so very, very silly. And I just don't think they visually know what to do with him yet. In this one, they kind of kept him pretty far back as in wide shots, I think, I don't know. But the movie's already kind of gone to me. The thing that I liked the most was kind of the reimagining of Howard the Duck. I thought at the tag ending of that, spoiler alert, I thought Howard the Duck looked really good, his redesign. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm going to give it... This sounds awful. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. I would give it 3 stars because I think it is a 3-star movie. I think it is good. But me personally, I just was not feeling it. I wasn't liking it. And I didn't think it was as cute as the movie thought it was. Because the movie thought it was adorable. And it was almost just too much. I don't know what I want out of these things. I don't know what I want out of these things. Like, even Winter Soldier has definitely been the absolute standout, and I'm still dreading sitting down to each one of these. Anyway,